I want to give a huge shout out to the Rastaz Reliables. Those are the ones who are subscribed. I would even want to give a shout out to the ghost listeners and watchers, the ones who watch and listen who are not subscribed. And an ultra shout out to the commenters on the videos and the posts. You are the true superstars. Salute to you. Let's get into this one. And the title is Let Them Be. It is their role. Constant events, whether genuine or manufactured, appear rooted in despair. Big me, little you syndrome, greed, and anger, along with envy, and not being susceptible to the same things and events as others. In other words, you're not easily moved or affected by low hanging or menial things in society or the way that people behave. You're different, essentially. I would like to also mention the crab in a barrel syndrome. That's when those around want you to share in their misery, not growth, unadulterated misery. In other words, rotten apples sitting around other rotten apples. And when your energy is vibrating higher, and the choice to not be within their vicinity garners hatred, anger, or you think that you're better than Babylon. There are countless amounts of time where I've spoken with people, and to be quite honest, it happens more with females than it does with males. When I'm speaking and I'm showing that I am not your typical type of guy, I operated, on a higher operating system, higher standards, and I get a lot of you think that you're better than, or you think you act like your shit don't stink and this that and the third, and I've never even insinuated anything as such. So, for example, when a female encounters a loser ass man or male or poot butt, and I am not as such, and I speak negatively about such an individual, such a being, I get a hatred, a pushback of you think you're better than her loser or her past poop butt, and I say yes. Why? Yes, I am, because I don't have those issues that they have, or I no longer have those issues that they have had. So yes, I am better. Duh. But simple beings with simple minds have to be simply left behind. Now at this point, this is where I look at them. No verbal communication, no physical tales, just absolute silence. Try it. It works. And you know it works when they give you this look of what? Or they actually say what? And in my mind, in my head, I'm shaking my head like, wow, this one is really dim. But okay, that's your life. You the one got to deal with that. Or your existence. You the only person have to deal with that. I also notice how stubborn people are when it comes to growth. They would rather bask in inefficiency than to come to terms and do and be better under the disguise of being happy. No one is happy being less than, and no one can convince me otherwise. As much as we as humans are alike, there are a few of us, like myself, who are different naturally. I will admit that as much as being different has served me well, it draws ire. Ire from those who expect the same behavior from those that they're used to being around. Truthfully, I enjoy disappointing those who see melanated skin, with expectations of ratchet ghetto, lack of self accountability and control when it comes to my presence. I find it idiotic for humans to become agitated at the fact that their feeble attempts to marginalize what and who I may be. But hey, that's their issue to grapple with, and far below my capacity to entertain such a low brow mentality. So the reality is that I have always been me, and I will continue to succeed as I let them be, no matter the version of control. No qualms over here. Play your role. And that's the reality.